Today we bring to you this LDK landscape-looking, minimalist device that supports PSP, RK2020. We all know that OGA supports PSP as well, but for impatient users like me, self-assembly is a no-no. This is when RK2020 ranks the top choice for me. So, what are the features of RK2020? First of all, don't judge a handheld by its appearance. Not only can it emulate PSP titles, but most PSP games run quite smoothly, let alone N64. Yes, I know it's a top concern for most. Mainstream emulators are also supported. Its CPU is a quad-core RK3326, so its power is self-evident. Don't ask whether it's the old CPU covered by a new shell. This next Chinese handheld really comes. RK2020 is moderate in size, between LDK and OGA, and is very portable but has a screen large enough for you to enjoy the clarity of PSP games. I noticed that the ABXY buttons are a little bigger than the normal ones. Unlike the normal protruding or flat buttons, they are slightly concave. The bounce when pressing is not strong, it is easy to press. Below the action buttons are the select and start buttons, but they don't rise much and aren't easily touched by big fingers pressing action buttons. The joystick rotates spherically. It is still level with all the buttons after adding the silicone cap. It has a D-pad that feels like that of new Pocket Go, soft and with little resistance. The RK2020 has 2 pairs of shoulder buttons, 2 more than the current OGA, but it is said that OGA will get 4 soon. Press RK2020's shoulder buttons gently, and you'll get the clicky response. Wow, the screen is very crispy and delicate. As I am used to the UI like RG350 and GKD, I'm a complete stranger to this kind of UI. I feel like I'm being attacked by technology. Okay, so we figure it out when operating the menu. RK2020 has different control settings. That select leads to the quick menu and start brings us to the main menu. OMG, this is happening. Not long ago, I was making a fuss about Q400 supporting N64. Now I'm staring at the smooth PSP game animation without frame skipping or tearing. Or am I making a fuss now? I didn't realize at first the speaker is here. Well, it's a cost-saving styling and setting. The button setting in the PSP emulator is completely different from the ones that we used to play with, and I was frustrated. Now R2 works at start, and when you press start, setting menu comes up. Besides, LR buttons only work after we set it up in the control mapping. All the alterations are saved automatically. We also spot the hotkeys in PSP, L2 plus up or down for volume, and L2 plus left or right for brightness. They only function in the PSP emulator. Warning, there's one button you must not press in games. Once you press select, you exit the game directly without saving. My hands are not big, but long time play with this device still causes my thumbs cramping. N64 is a top concern for some. Let's see how it works on Super Mario 64. In emulators other than PSP, we can adjust the volume by hotkey. Select plus up. Want to quit the game, you can press select and start twice. Of course, we can't forget DreamCast. It's sure playable too. What surprises me is that 2 sets of volume hotkeys both work in DreamCast. I like RK2020, mainly because it runs PSP games and the buttons are comfortable to press. And it fits right into our pockets, so we can enjoy PSP games anytime, anywhere. What's a bit frustrating is the odd button settings and my cramped fingers. For me, RK2020 is a strong rival to OGA. After all, RK2020 does not require me to bother assembling it. Brain hands like me might prefer a machine that we can play with right away. We hope there will be more devices that run PSP titles smoothly. The length of this video is limited, otherwise we really want to compare RK2020 with OGA, maybe in the next video. What else would you like to know about this machine? We'll probably do some videos on that later. If you're interested, please subscribe to us and hit the bell. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.